Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. I realized that it's been a while since I've done an update for you guys on my dropshipping store. And now that it's crossed $37,000 in sales, and this is something that I've been tracking and trying to show on the channel every single month, right? Now that it's crossed $37,000 in revenue, I thought I would do an update video, show you guys everything. I know we have a lot of new followers, and so I wanted to basically show you guys behind the scenes of my dropshipping store, how I'm running it, answer a bunch of questions that I think you guys probably have, and I do get asked on the channel as well, and do sort of an update video on this business that's already crossed, sorry, not 37, 30, yeah, 37K in sales in total. All right, so first off is, what product am I selling? Now, the product that I'm selling for this one is a consumable product. It is something that people, it's in the cosmetic niche. Now, this is a business that I run with my brother, and what we've decided is, as soon as this crosses 6 figures in total rev, we're going to reveal it to everybody and show you guys what our product is and how we've built it. Now, it has its roots in traditional drop shipping, but it has now grown into like a branded store, right? It's amazing. And when you're doing something right, when you have somebody come in and rip off your entire store. Obviously, we've been advertising really, really well, and we've already had people that have tried to come in, take the brand name, recreate the store X, Y, and Z. And this is a big reason why we're keeping it under wraps for now. And again, when it hits that 6 figure mark, that's when we're going to reveal the brand name. But it is a cosmetic product that people use, and it is something that gets over. So it's not like a one and done deal. It's something that people do end up reordering a lot. So this is why I feature a lot of supplement and a lot of consumable dropshipping content on the channel. It's because we've built this business in this exact same way. So this is something that I really like to talk about as well. All right, so how did we find this product and why did we choose it? Okay, so this product, so for me, I've been in dropshipping for like 10 years, right? And this product is something my business partner and my brother, he actually found. It is something that he's been really, really passionate about. He's passionate about the niche. He's passionate about the product. He did a ton of research, and he came to me with this whole business already sort of planned out and wanted my help with the marketing side of things. And obviously, having built multiple dropshipping businesses, having generated over 7 figures in online sales, I was obviously there to help him. And then what started off as initial conversations grew into a business partnership where he asked if I could take on the marketing and if he would do the product dev. And that's where this business essentially started. And I'm so happy to have partnered up with someone who genuinely cares about the product, and I'm somebody who genuinely really cares about the marketing. So it's a perfect fit. And this is essentially also how I help people here, right? Because I genuinely care about how you market these products and try and find maybe the most ethical ways to obviously get your message and your product across. So he's the mastermind behind the product, the guy who chose it, the guy who championed it. Spoke to the supplier, tested the product, made sure that it does what it does, and we started it that way. So how long did it take for us to start seeing consistent sales? Well, the thing is, when you do something right, so this is where obviously our first day of ads started, right? If you do something right, consistency can show up on day one. So as you guys can see, we've been consistent with our sales since the day we launched. There has not been a single day of no sales. Okay. And has there been a day? I mean, they can't be all profitable. Okay. But it's mostly all profitable. Even if this shows $8 of net profit after some operating expenses, we weren't profitable on this day. Right. But still, this business is a sort of I would say the gold standard. It's because it doesn't only run on paid ads. It runs on organic, it runs on paid, it runs on a community. We reply to people that message us on Instagram. We reply to people who message us on email. We create content that people want to see. We run ads that are based off that content. So this business is making sales from day one. It's because everything about it was really, really well thought out. From the product selection to the product validation. When my brother used to come to me with the idea and stuff, And a lot of our conversations earlier were like, sometimes him asking me, okay, how do I validate this thing? Like, does this make sense? And then I had access to all these spy tools. And then I told him that similar businesses in the space are making this much money. And that's what got him excited. Then he figured out a target audience and a target segment. It was all of us talking all the time. And then there was this one point where he said, we got to do it. We got to do it. And obviously I was really busy. I have a full-time marketing agency. I have my full-time dropshipping businesses. But there was so much passion behind the niche that I couldn't say no. And then this is how that whole thing started. And this is why when you put like thought, heart, energy, and research behind something, the consistency in sales comes pretty quickly. Now, is this a seasonal product or can it sell year round? So this product isn't seasonal. It's an evergreen product. This problem that we're solving, it's probably never going to go away. And so we're never going to see like it take off and dip, right? Unless something really crazy happens where somebody figures out how to solve this problem a lot better than how we are. I don't see this going away. So it isn't a seasonal product. Okay, what are the biggest challenges in running the store? Well, we're blessed to be in a position with this particular store where the biggest challenge is in the marketing, because there's a team of people now that is all focused on sending the right message both on organic and paid ads. So the biggest challenge in running the store is actually the logistics. So essentially, first we were shipping out this product ourselves, right? First we tested it. Once we were happy with it, we ordered the inventory. Once we were happy with the inventory, we started sending it out in packages, right? We used to do the shipping, and now we're at a point where it's in a warehouse. That whole logistical thing is a crazy aspect where we want to make sure that the deliveries are going out on time. We're going to want to make sure that the prices are calculated properly, shipping is calculated properly, any customs, any duties, because now we're worldwide, right? So that is one of the biggest things that we sort of look at every single day. All right, so how much of the 37K in sales is actual profit? Well, you guys can see here, on December, we made 5K net. Again, Jan 5K net. Feb 5K net, and now we've already crossed 3K. So this may be one of our most profitable months. So how much of this is actually profits? Now the thing is, we're running the business in Dubai, and in Dubai, opening up an LLC, opening up all of these different factors, they're actually very, very expensive. So the first few months, even though net we're good, we still had to pay back all of these costs. That because of the country we're in, and because we needed access to all of the services, those costs need to be paid back. And obviously we need to recover the costs that we put into inventory. But I'm really happy to say that this business is run on Autopilot. Most of the costs are now paid, and we're looking at just hopefully all green months moving forward. Okay. So what were your ad costs versus the product cost? So the secret to this business's success is actually the product cost. Okay, so when you move from dropshipping to actually ordering it from a supplier, what ends up happening, guys, is that the cost of the product is so low. For example, this product sells for about $30, but to get it in our hand, it's less than $1. So it's pretty much all margin. This is why we can run ads at a 1.3 ROAS, which is low, a 1.5 ROAS, which is low. But we do have big days like 5 ROAS as well. But we can run ads at low ROAS, but still be profitable. It's because we have a major advantage, which is in margins, right? We have insane margins that allow us to essentially just be profitable every single day. Once you get proof of concept and then you go into fulfillment, it really changes the game for you, okay? What was your best performing month? So this March is our best performing month. And this is because in March, our TikTok hit 6 million views. And that organic, which obviously my brother is championing, and we have a team around that as well, has just skyrocketed profits, right? Because what happens with paid is paid will always be there, and paid is always a way to get consistency in. But if you can get organic has never proven to be consistent, okay? And we didn't get that. We would get stuff that took off, and then we would get dips and valleys. But since we started international shipping, and since organic has really now been nailed down to more of a formula, we have had now these consistent months, a consistency in profits at low ad spends as well. And we've been able to now, we're probably going to see our highest month this month. Okay. What's your biggest expense and how do you manage it? Well, our biggest expense is going to be over here in Dubai, where we're running the business. Obviously, it's a tax-free country, so you're going to get a lot of those benefits. But for a small business, you're still sort of, it's not a tax per se, but it's a big expense to set up a business here. Compared to other countries, and mainly I'm talking about the US, right? It's in US, it's about $300 to get everything set up. Over here, it can cost up to $3,000 to $5,000 depending on how you do the setup, right? So that's a really, really big cost. And plus, the next big cost is obviously importing products, right? Because you want to get products for really cheap, but the margins, to get those small margins, you have to pay for a large order quantity. Well, obviously, the way that we manage that is both of us have been very successful in our fields, and obviously we do have that disposable income where we can just put the money down, get the product imported, and do that. There's no really managing of the expense. Well, you just have to work with really trusted people, right? So essentially, number one, the business advisors that we work with here, they're very trusted. They pick up our call anytime and help us navigate the regulations here, so that we're making sure that we're always, putting, paperwork is done on time, filing is done on time, XYZ. That's one part of the business that I look after. And what my brother really does is the supplier relation. So he's been in touch with a lot of suppliers. He continues to get products. Like my office is filled with testing products and stuff like that that we have. But the one thing that we really take care of is is making sure, again, we're working with trusted people. So this supplier that we work with, we don't mind wiring them all the money, is because we know that they've always proven that they've worked, their quality has been great. We have a very low return and refund rate. The packaging is good. They always reply on time, and they produce for our biggest competitor as well. That's doing multiple seven figures a month. So that's where we know that we can do it. Okay. And what's the highest amount we've made on a single day? I know we've had a really killer day. Yeah, I think it would be this one. This day, again, guys, ad spend is really low. This is one of my Autopilot businesses. I do very little work here. Okay. Even my brother, both of us, we have full-time other commitments, right? We spend a few hours a day. That's it. And this is pretty much running on Autopilot. And this is, again, the reason I love this is because it's a perfect example of a business that somebody who has another full-time commitment can start. This is why I love this business. Okay, I think this was our best day. 23rd, 1K over here. Anything else? Yeah, this was our best day. Yep, this was our best day. Okay, cool. All right, how are we getting traffic to this store? So the way that we're getting traffic to this store is we're doing Facebook ads and Facebook and Instagram ads in the UAE region only. We've not started international ads just yet. And we're doing TikTok and Instagram marketing. We're hitting both of those factors hard. Now, there's a lot of content here on how I do ads and how we do organic as well. Please check that out. There's a video in here about how our TikTok blew to 3 million views. And in fact, it's so sad because right when I published that, we got another 3 million views then that very same week. So my brother was texting me like, dude, if you waited to make that video, you would have had a better title. And I was like, for me, it doesn't really matter because, okay, we'll make another update video a little later down the line on how we got 6 million views on TikTok. Okay, how do you decide which ads are worth scaling? Now, the way that I do advertising is maybe very different from the way that you guys do advertising. Now, this is what happened in Feb, which kind of messed me up a little bit, where I started really pumping up the ad numbers, more than what we were already doing. And I started seeing lower and lower return. Like I think you guys can see here, the ROAS was not that great in Feb. 1.68 wasn't that great. And the reason is because I started doing a lot more CBO scaling. And it's because I thought, okay, I have 2 months of data. Let me start that CBO so that I can, number one, it's a sort of a lazy way to scale ads. And number two is it allowed, I thought Facebook knew enough to let our ad scale. And again, I started seeing the numbers suffer. Then right after that, I stopped that immediately. And then obviously ROAS went probably double or triple that what we saw, and it's been doing much better ever since, right? Again, ROAS is really, really good now, and that's because I stopped doing CBO. ABO has always served me so much better. And now what we're going to do very quickly now in the next 3 months is going to get a full-time media buyer to come and do this. Right now, I do the ads myself. Just because there's no really need. I want the business to be able to sustain itself and the employees and stuff that it hires, plus pay me and my brother a really good salary as well. So at the current moment in time, we're just going to run it ourselves as soon as the business is doing, like, again, this is all self-funded growth. That's the beauty about this business. It's all self-funded. It's instead of the outside money in terms of getting the business setup and getting the import in. That's the only money invested, and that's all probably already been paid back now. So that's what that looks like. Okay, so how do you decide which ads are worth scaling? I stopped doing CBO. I'm still focused on ad set budget optimization and relentlessly testing all the organic. That's what the key to this business is. The organic is the focus. The person that's really championing the business, who's creating all of this content for us, which is my business partner, he's so interested in this niche. He's so focused on delivering the best content, and that all of that, like my job has become so much easier because I grab those ads and I start doing, I just start running traffic to those ads. Now is when we have enough proof of concept where we can start testing a lot of other stuff. Like we can start testing new funnel designs. We can start testing new ads, more harder hitting ads. Again, by the way, in the cosmetic space, you have to be careful. Okay, you have to be careful about how you say things, the way you position things, because this is the space where Facebook ads can get banned. So this is another reason why we've not really tested really heavier, darker ads. Is we just want to be careful, right? We have all of this positive momentum going. One ad ban and half our revenue is gone, right? So why put ourselves in a dangerous situation with creating dark ads that are super before aftery, super like that, when the current more so lighter content, even though it gets lower CTR than what I'm used to seeing on my other businesses, is sort of running on autopilot, presenting profits. But again, there's a lot more stuff that's coming on. Okay, and finally, you know what? I think I'm gonna make this a two-parter because there's so much more stuff that I can add to this. But the last thing that I wanna, there's so many questions. I feel like this would be perfect for a two-parter. Okay. The last thing that I know that a lot of you guys would want to know is, what do my product pages look like? Okay. And so this is, I don't think I've shared this on the channel before. So this is what my product page looks like currently, because this product is under 50. This is what my product page looks like. If I go to templates, funnels, pre-built dropshipping stores, the best example of what my product page looks like, because with shop funnels, what you can do is you can make it the way that you want. I want to give the best description because it's a blend of all of this, right? But if I had to pick one template from shop funnels, if you guys don't know what shop funnels is, it allows you to build websites, templates, funnels, landing pages, and launch dropshipping stores the way that it was meant to. Okay, my product page looks like, because I want to give one recommendation for that anybody can come in and start. Okay, my gut is telling me this, so I'm going to go with this. This is the closest representation of what my product page looks like. Okay. And it's simple. It's because the emphasis on this one is not on the product page. It's on the ads. But again, this is what the product page looks like. But in this coming month, I'm going to test the following funnels. I'm going to test this funnel. Okay. I'm going to test this funnel as well. These are the two funnels that I'm planning on testing this month. A big reason of why I create funnels on Shop Funnels and give it to you guys to use. And for those of you guys who don't know, this is pre-built, ready to launch stores. You just put it in, launch your stores like this. This integrates to Shopify if you have it, or you can not use Shopify and just run your traffic just on this. A lot of information is available on this on my channel, or just click that first link down below to see it. But I'm going to be testing these two funnels. And the reason that I love doing this, guys, is because it gives me a slight edge. Okay. Now think about it this way. Like on the channel, I find new businesses every single day. I build the store out and I have it ready to go. That not only just makes me a crazy better funnel builder, better marketer, help me write better copy, understand the winning structure of ads, but also it keeps me on the edge of what's working. So I can implement all of those learnings and practices into my businesses, right? And I know that these two funnels would be perfect for the market that I'm going after. And let's say I don't make any changes. We'll still be sort of profitable every single day. Right now, it's about how to squeeze the maximum profit out. We're going to be, obviously, if you aren't using product pages that look like this and you want to learn how, just watch some other content on the channel. But this and these are the two different funnels that I'm going to be starting to test this month, hopefully. And we're going to see these profits go up. But this was a great video. I love making this recap video for you guys. Again, I want to answer any and all questions down below, and we're going to do a part 2 because there's so much more stuff that I want to discuss about this business. With that being said, guys, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. For those of you guys who want to work a little bit more closely with me, basically, this is what I want to do. I want to work with people that are crazy passionate about the product and want somebody to be their marketing partner and help them launch their vision, their product, this, that. Click that first link down below. It's a way to work with me one-on-one. This page might look different depending on when you're seeing this video. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hope this gave you some valuable insights on how to build real life e-commerce businesses. Is e-commerce and dropshipping dead? No, absolutely not. It's a great way to make money. In fact, it is my favorite way to make money. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Catch you guys next one. Peace.